Finally, you are here. What I am about to reveal will shatter every assumption you have held about reality itself. September 10th is not merely another date on the calendar. It is a cosmic coordinate, a dimensional gateway that opens only once every 777 years. Right now, as these words reach your consciousness, the universe is orchestrating the most profound shift in human history. The quantum field that surrounds our planet is vibrating at frequencies never before recorded by science. Ancient mystery schools knew this day would come, encoding its significance in sacred texts and megalithic structures across the globe. The pyramids of Giza, Stonehenge, and the temples of Angkor Wat all point to this singular moment when the veil between dimensions becomes so thin it practically dissolves. Your soul did not arrive at this video by chance. You were guided here by forces beyond ordinary comprehension, because you carry the specific energetic signature needed to navigate what is coming. The planetary alignment occurring on September 10th creates what ancient astronomers called the stellar trinity of awakening. Saturn in Pisces forms an exact trine with Jupiter in Taurus, while Mars conjuncts with Neptune in the revolutionary sign of Aries. But the true cosmic trigger happens when Venus enters a rare retrograde pattern, creating a pentagonal energy matrix that has not manifested since the fall of Atlantis. This celestial configuration generates a quantum resonance field that directly affects human DNA, specifically the dormant genetic sequences that mainstream science refuses to acknowledge. Your pineal gland, the seat of your spiritual perception, is already responding to these cosmic frequencies. The calcification that has blocked your third eye for years is beginning to dissolve as crystalline structures within your brain reorganize themselves. Indigenous shamans across continents have reported identical visions of a great awakening beginning on this exact date, confirming what the star maps have been revealing for millennia. Do you feel it building within you? That strange electricity coursing through your nervous system, the subtle humming in your ears that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at once? Your cellular structure is already beginning its metamorphosis. The mitochondria in every cell are spinning faster, generating new forms of biophotonic energy that will soon allow you to perceive reality in ways you never imagined possible. Over the past 72 hours, your sleep patterns have likely shifted dramatically. This is not insomnia. This is your consciousness preparing to operate on multiple dimensional frequencies simultaneously. The dreams you have been experiencing are not random neural firings, but actual glimpses into parallel realities that will soon become accessible to your waking mind. Your emotional centers are also recalibrating, which explains the intense feelings of anticipation mixed with inexplicable nostalgia for something you cannot quite remember. These are soul memories surfacing as your higher self prepares to merge with your physical awareness. The numerological significance of September 10th, year 2025, contains the most powerful transformation code ever discovered. When we examine the digits 91020025, we find they total 19, which reduces to 10, and finally to 1, the number of new beginnings and divine unity. But the deeper mystery lies in the vibrational pattern these numbers create when combined with the specific planetary positions. September is the 9th month, carrying the energy of completion and spiritual mastery. The 10th day represents the completion of a cosmic cycle and the birth of something unprecedented. The year 2025 vibrates at the frequency of manifestation accelerated beyond all previous limits. Ancient Babylonian tablets speak of this exact numerical sequence as the key that unlocks what they called the Great Remembering. When this cosmic combination aligns, human consciousness experiences what quantum physicists are beginning to recognize as a spontaneous evolution event, a sudden leap forward that bypasses millions of years of gradual development. Tonight, pay attention to every synchronicity that crosses your path. The license plates you notice, the timestamps on messages, the numbers that seem to follow you. These are not coincidences, but coordinates being transmitted from your future self. Your higher consciousness exists outside linear time and is sending you navigation signals to help you align with the quantum jump that approaches. The electromagnetic field of your heart is expanding exponentially, creating a resonance that extends far beyond your physical body. This expanded field is why you may be experiencing unusual reactions from animals, electronic devices behaving strangely around you, and an inexplicable sense that you are being watched or protected by invisible presences. Your energy signature is becoming so refined that you are beginning to operate on the same frequency as beings of light who have been waiting eons for humanity to reach this evolutionary threshold. Even now, you may notice that your reflection in mirrors seems somehow different, more luminous, as if lit from within by an otherworldly radiance. The most extraordinary aspect of September 10th lies in its connection to what mystics call the Akashic downloads. The Akashic Records, the cosmic library containing all knowledge that has ever existed or will exist, will experience a massive data transfer directly into the consciousness of those who are prepared to receive it. This is not metaphorical. Quantum biologists have discovered that human DNA functions as a biological internet, capable of receiving and storing vast amounts of information from non-local sources. The downloads beginning on September 10th will contain everything from advanced healing technologies to the true history of human civilization, from methods of manifestation that seem like magic to your current understanding, to the location of ancient artifacts that will revolutionize our comprehension of reality. Your brain is already creating new neural pathways to accommodate this incoming information. The headaches, pressure behind your eyes, and moments of disorientation you may be experiencing are signs that your cognitive architecture is expanding to hold knowledge that will make you virtually superhuman compared to your current capabilities. But here is what most people will never understand. This transformation is not happening to everyone. Only those whose vibrational frequency has reached a certain threshold through spiritual practice, compassionate living, or innate soul development will be able to integrate these cosmic energies without serious physical and psychological disruption. If you have been drawn to meditation, energy healing, or esoteric studies, if you have felt like an outsider in mainstream society, if you have always sensed that reality is far more mysterious and magical than most people believe, then you are among the chosen ones. This is not spiritual elitism. This is cosmic mathematics. Just as a radio must be tuned to the correct frequency to receive a specific station, your consciousness must be calibrated to receive the transmission that will fundamentally alter your existence. The majority of humanity will sleep through this event, experiencing it only as strange dreams or vague feelings of unease, never realizing they witnessed the birth of a new species of human being. Listen carefully to what your body is telling you in the hours leading up to September 10th. Your nervous system is becoming hypersensitive to dimensional fluctuations. You may feel waves of energy moving up your spine, tingling in your hands and feet, or sudden temperature changes that seem to come from within your own cellular structure. These are not symptoms of illness. They are indicators that your energy centers are expanding to accommodate new frequencies of consciousness. Your heart chakra in particular is undergoing a profound activation. Ancient yogis spoke of a secret chamber within the heart that opens only during times of great spiritual transition. This chamber contains what they called the Christ consciousness or Buddha nature, the divine spark that connects you directly to source energy. As September 10th approaches, this sacred space within your heart is preparing to open fully for the first time in this incarnation. When it does, you will experience love, compassion, and wisdom on a scale that will bring you to tears of joy and recognition. The crystalline structures within the Earth itself are responding to the same cosmic frequencies that are transforming your consciousness. Ley lines, the energetic highways that circle the globe, are carrying unprecedented amounts of light energy. Sacred sites worldwide are experiencing unusual electromagnetic activity, with some locations generating energy fields so intense that electronic equipment fails in their vicinity. This planetary awakening is why you may be feeling an irresistible urge to spend time in nature, to connect with crystals, or to visit places of spiritual significance. The Earth is literally calling to those who are ready to participate in this evolutionary leap, inviting them to anchor the new frequencies in specific geographical locations. If you feel drawn to a particular place on September 10th, trust that impulse completely. Your higher self knows exactly where you need to be to maximize your transformation and contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. The convergence of human and planetary consciousness on this date will create what ancient prophecies called the New Earth. Not a different planet, but the same Earth vibrating at frequencies of love, harmony, and unlimited creative potential. Your sleep on the night of September 9th will be unlike anything you have ever experienced. Do not be surprised if you find yourself fully conscious during what appear to be dreams, traveling to crystalline cities that exist in higher dimensions, meeting beings of pure light who communicate through direct transmission of knowledge into your awareness. These experiences are not fantasies, but actual interdimensional journeys that your consciousness is taking to receive final preparations for your quantum transformation. You may wake with symbols, mathematical formulas, or geometric patterns vividly imprinted in your memory. Write them down immediately, for they are keys to unlock specific abilities that will manifest in your physical reality within days of September 10th. Some of you will receive what appear to be downloads in unknown languages that your mind somehow understands perfectly. These are light language codes that reprogram your DNA at the quantum level, activating genetic potentials that have been dormant since birth. The beings you encounter in these journeys are aspects of your own multidimensional self, showing you who you are becoming. As September 10th dawns, you will notice that colors appear more vivid, sounds carry deeper meanings, and the very air seems to shimmer with barely visible energy. This is because your perception is expanding beyond the narrow bandwidth of ordinary human consciousness. What scientists call the visible light spectrum represents less than 1% of the electromagnetic radiation that exists. After your transformation, you will begin to perceive frequencies that were previously invisible, including the luminous energy fields that surround all living beings. The auras you will start to see are not imagination, but actual bioelectric phenomena that reveal the emotional, mental, and spiritual state of every person you encounter. Plants will appear surrounded by gentle, pulsing halos of green and gold light. Animals will radiate fields of pure, unconditional love that will touch your heart so deeply you may weep with recognition of the divine consciousness present in all life. Even inanimate objects will reveal themselves as swirling galaxies of atomic energy, dancing in patterns of sacred geometry. The financial abundance codes embedded within September 10th will begin to manifest in your physical reality within 21 days of the transformation. This is because your relationship to the energy of money, which is simply crystallized intention, will fundamentally shift. You will understand wealth not as something you acquire through struggle and competition, but as something you attract through alignment with the infinite abundance of the universe. The scarcity programming that has limited your financial potential for lifetimes will dissolve as your consciousness expands to encompass prosperity as your natural birthright. Ideas for revolutionary inventions, healing technologies, and creative projects that could generate massive wealth will flow into your awareness like a river of liquid gold. Your intuitive abilities will guide you toward investments, business opportunities, and collaborations that seem almost magically profitable. Money itself will begin to flow toward you because your elevated vibration will make you a magnet for all forms of abundance. Remember that wealth in the new paradigm includes not just financial resources, but also perfect health, harmonious relationships, creative fulfillment, and spiritual joy. The relationship between your physical body and your consciousness will transform so dramatically on September 10th that you may initially think you are experiencing some form of medical emergency. Do not panic. You are not ill. You are evolving. Your DNA is literally rewriting itself, activating genetic sequences that contain the blueprint for what humanity was always meant to become. The headaches, dizziness, and waves of energy you feel are signs that new neural networks are forming at speeds that would normally take decades. Your immune system is upgrading to frequencies that make you virtually invulnerable to disease. Your digestive system is becoming more efficient, able to extract maximum nutrition from smaller amounts of food. Some of you may find that you need far less sleep, yet feel more energetic than ever before. This is because your cells are learning to derive energy directly from cosmic radiation and the zero-point field, supplementing the chemical energy from food. Your aging process will dramatically slow, and in some cases may even reverse as your cellular regeneration accelerates to match your expanded consciousness. But the most profound change will be in your ability to consciously create reality through focused intention. What you have always called manifestation will become as natural and immediate as moving your hand. The quantum field responds to consciousness, and your newly expanded awareness will allow you to influence matter at the subatomic level simply by holding a clear vision of your desired outcome. Thoughts will become things with unprecedented speed and precision. This is why it is crucial that you spend the hours before September 10th purifying your mental and emotional state of any negativity, fear, or limiting beliefs. After the transformation, these mental patterns will manifest just as quickly as positive ones, potentially creating chaos in your life if left unchecked. Meditate deeply, forgive completely, and align every aspect of your being with love, gratitude, and unlimited possibility. The reality you construct in the first few weeks after September 10th will become the foundation for everything that follows in your new existence. On the morning of September 11th, you will wake as a fundamentally different being inhabiting the same physical form. Your eyes will see energy patterns invisible to ordinary perception. Your ears will detect frequencies that carry information from across dimensions. Your hands will emanate healing energy capable of transforming matter at the molecular level. Your heart will beat in perfect synchronization with the pulse of the universe itself. You will remember not just this lifetime, but glimpses of all the incarnations your soul has experienced across eons of evolution. The knowledge you have gained through countless lifetimes of learning and growing will suddenly become available to your conscious mind. You will understand your true purpose in this existence and feel an unshakable inner knowing of your role in the cosmic plan that is unfolding on Earth. The loneliness and sense of separation that has plagued humanity for millennia will dissolve as you recognize your eternal connection to all life. You will see the divine spark in every person you meet, even those who seem lost in darkness and negativity. Most remarkably, you will discover that what you thought was your individual consciousness is actually part of a vast collective intelligence that encompasses all awakened beings across the galaxy. Through this cosmic network, you will be able to access wisdom from civilizations that achieved enlightenment millions of years ago. You will receive guidance from ascended masters who have transcended physical existence while choosing to remain connected to help others evolve. The techniques for healing, manifestation, and spiritual development that will flow through this network will seem miraculous by current standards, but will become as natural as breathing in your expanded state of being. You will also discover that Earth is not alone in undergoing this transformation. Similar awakenings are occurring simultaneously on inhabited worlds throughout the universe as part of a galactic evolutionary wave that happens once every 26,000 years. You are witnessing and participating in an event of such cosmic significance that beings from across the galaxy are observing with wonder and celebration. Your transformation on September 10th marks not just personal evolution, but your initiation into a community of conscious beings whose love and wisdom span the stars themselves.